Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just out here on a nature walk. I thought I'd jump on and share with you guys what's going on in my world, see what's going on in yours. Um, Woke up this morning feeling like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but I realized that what's going on inside of me is resistance. Resistance to change, resistance to being self-disciplined, resistance to doing what it is I know I should do, but I don't want to do. And looking at situations like, okay, is this, am I being lazy or am I doing self-care? And questioning those sort of things between myself. And I understand that at this time that everybody's going through with the lockdowns, not having jobs. There's a lot of fear, a lot of worry. How are we going to get through this? A lot of us don't have a reserve. My mom always used to teach me you should have 3 months worth of your bill expenses always saved up in your bank account. And it's times like this that I understand now what she was talking about. But hey, if we don't got that, there's nothing we can do about it now, and we can't fret about it. But what we got to do is figure out what it is we can do to get through this. A lot of us, I remember when I lost my corporate job and all of a sudden I had no work and I had no desire and I had no ambition and I had no reason. That was the biggest thing for me, is not having a reason, not feeling the reason of why should I get up every morning? Why should I do this? I didn't have that incentive to do what it is I needed to do to keep alive. So I'm sharing this because I know how that feels. I've been there. I've been through it. I know that I'm going to get through this. Isn't this a beautiful path? I just love this bush. It's even nicer when the trees are blooming. And there's all sorts of squirrels. Not much wildlife, but a lot of squirrels. Sometimes you see a rabbit. But it's like knowing that, talking to someone who actually understands, that has been there, that has gotten through it, that's pulled through it, and talking to get different ideas, bouncing ideas off of each other, connecting on Zoom, connecting on Facebook chat, connecting any way that you can connect with another human being and share how you're feeling and share what's going on. Now, one thing I learned is in my times is sometimes I would share with people, but they were crabs. And what I mean by that is they were trying to pull me down so that they would feel better. So I had to be mindful of who it was that I chose to share with. And I had to be mindful of the advice that was coming back. And sometimes I needed to talk to those people anyway so that I could pull them up because they were feeling down. And they needed to realize that being a crab isn't always the best way to get through life. So I'm just jumping on to, if anybody's joining me on this, I'm sorry I can't see you because it's pretty sunny out here. Ooh, we're going to climb over a log. Let's go this way. But I'm just sharing this, to let you know that, hey, we're all in this together. You're not alone. And if you are isolated or say confined to your home and none of your family members are there and you can't connect and you're feeling lonely, reach out to me. Reach out to somebody else that you trust. Reach out and get connected. Don't let this, stop us. Don't let this kill us, basically, because I can see that happening. Anybody that has any issues with mental illness, this is just another way to throw us into a depression. But we have to get through this, and there's different tools and things that we can do. Going for a walk in nature, man, that's my lifesaver. Getting out and getting moving, getting up in the morning and actually having a shower, preparing for your day as if, keep living life as if you're going to work, as if we're doing this, and get creative, do things, make a list. Here's a challenge for you. Sit down and dream. What would you love your life to look like? What is it that you want to do before you die? Make your bucket list and just brainstorm it. Don't question it. Don't try to analyze it. Just brainstorm it and write it all down. And then once you've got it all written, look at some things that you want to do, that you can do, that you have control over. Like one of the things for me is dusting my house. I don't usually have time to dust my house. My house is pretty dusty, but that's okay. It's not something that really bothers me. but now I've got the time to do it. So write down that list of dreams and things that you have control over. Once you've got, write it down without any expectations. Out any, oh, well, I wanted to go to Hawaii, and then write down why you want to go to Hawaii. Why is going to Hawaii so important to you? And then figure out, because if there's a will, there's a way. You don't need to know the how. You don't need to know the how. Just you got to know the why. What it is and the why. The what and the why. Right? Why is it that this is so important to you? Because that's what keeps us alive. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us free. Is the what and the why. Why is it we want to do it? I remember a time when I was asked if I could do anything and go anywhere and be anything, where would I like to go? And I wrote down that I would love to go to Egypt. And then I thought to myself, okay, that's a little too vague. Why would I like to go? Why would I love to go to Egypt? What is it about Egypt that I would love to go to? Well, I really like pyramids. And I wanted to go to pyramids, to see pyramids. And I thought to myself, you know what? There are pyramids all over this earth. So then I wrote down on that paper, I'd love to travel the world and see the pyramids on this earth. And believe it or not, the next day, an opportunity came my way. After putting it out to the universe, after writing it down on paper, an opportunity came my way, and I went to Croatia to see the pyramids in Bosnia. Now, if that isn't divine intervention or something else, I don't know what is, because I never thought that there was any way that I would be able to travel anywhere to see pyramids, let alone Egypt. Still haven't gotten to Egypt, but I have seen the pyramids in Bosnia. And I've discovered that there's pyramids in other places too, and I'm dreaming about how to get there and how to see them. And I know it's going to be a reality, because anything is possible if we put our mind to it. So write out that list. Sit down today, write out a list of dreams, and write out a list of possibilities. And keep going. Get up every morning, get some exercise, continue living life as if, because it's not going to stop. This isn't going to stop us. We're not going to let this happen. Just be strong. We're in this together. We can do it. Reach out to me or someone else that you might trust and share. Don't hibernate by yourself. Don't isolate. Don't allow depression to get the better of you. I love yous all. Let's see if I can turn this around. It's hard to see. Oh, there's a squirrel. There it is. I love you all. I wish you a great day. And keep on keeping on, because it's worth it. You are worth it. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Have a great one.